Towering pandals, dressed up revelers, and the sound of dhak aren't the only markers of Durga Puja. The one thing that makes everyone's world go round during this time is the mouth-watering food. So what makes Durga Puja food distinctive? Let's find out.
I'm going to make something called shada aloo chachuri or aloo ki sabzi. It's made with a smattering of sarson ka tel or the mustard oil and with a little bit of kalonji. This is breakfast food essentially, a quick breakfast food with puri in the morning. Shada means without haldi is because you just pick up things from here and there and just put it together, and in a jiffy it can be done. And it tastes good. And if you add a little bit of mustard oil from top, it gives that little zing to it. This is one dish that I learned when I came after my marriage. And I have very fond memories of this because this my father-in-law used to make in the morning. On Sunday morning, breakfast would be for Baba.
During Durga Puja, potatoes would be cooked with cauliflower and served with luchi, which is a deep fried flatbread.
Now we get it throughout the year, but traditionally this is the time of gobi to grow. Na? Now we've forgotten the seasons, but it wasn't like, traditionally it was not like that. These are things that we have to again remember. So gobi was first eaten on Shashti. So you offer to the goddess, or even if you don't, you do your regular puja, and the lunch would be gobi and puri and chane ki dal. Shashti is Bengalis become vegetarian. Then Saptami, it has to be non-veg. Ashtami again will be veg. What strikes me most importantly is that any festivity in Bengal, I would say, and especially if you think about Durga Puja is not about fasting, it's about actually feasting. Ashtami again the moment you've given your Anjali, you're done with. And again it will be pulao and paneer, either paneer ki sabzi or dal, chane ka dal, and some vegetable it will be. That is what is usually offered with chutney and all is offered. And in a traditional home, on Shashti and Ashtami, they don't eat rice, they would eat maida.
Puja food, like everything else, has evolved with the times.
Pandals that you see are not as fancy as what you see today. So Bhog was like the pattal mein, there would be khichdi given and little bhajis given, and that is what the food would be. All the 3 days, Saptami, Ashtami, Navami, all the 3 days, there will be Bhog and with little fritters all around and chutney hoga. If you were to ask me one dish that is a must, I would say Doshami, on the day of Dashami, it's a ghugni. It's a must. Mutton ghugni and the nariyal ghugni.
There are subtle differences in Bengali cuisine in West Bengal as compared to elsewhere in India.
There is no concept of vegetarian potol dorma, parval stuffed with meat or chicken or something. When I came here, I saw my mother-in-law making it. She would make it with paneer because there were lots of her friends who would be vegetarian. These are little mishmashes that have come in, and you develop with time and with the place. Even the taste, say for example, there is something in the summers which is very common in Bengal. So they make katla, especially the katla fish, and they make it with raw mango, and they just put a little bit of kalonji and a little bit of adrak in that. But here I've seen they would add a little bit of mustard paste. The reason why now when I've started to cook, I realize the fish wouldn't be as fresh as it was in Calcutta.
Even though Durga Puja is celebrated by most Bengalis, the food made during this time in West Bengal is quite different from that in Bangladesh.
This is East Bengal and Mohun Bagan, 2 football clubs. The day East Bengal wins, Hilsa prices go up. And the day Mohun Bagan wins, the chingri prices will go up. So it's the East Bengal that celebrates with Hilsa. All festivities, they will celebrate with Hilsa, while the West Bengal people will celebrate with the chingri, the kalda chingri, they call it, the big prawns. Biryani I really like is, I would like to say more than biryani, it's the pulao. The reason why it's lighter. Pujo food is definitely those chops.
Right.
Huh? Otherwise also bongs are very well known in CR Park. There are shops all over and rolls all over. But essentially quick food, because when you're walking through the pandals you want to pick up something, the chops and the rolls and all that is good.